everyone, recently I've had a bunch of people reach out to me and ask me for tips on preparing for an amazing career in firefighting or EMS. And instead of giving you the basic tips that everyone else is gonna give you, like keeping your driving record clean or not getting arrested in general, I'm gonna give you the 5 unspoken rules that you are guaranteed to come into contact with if you're jumping into the deep end of this amazing career. Number 1, if you're running an EMS call inside of an apartment building, it is guaranteed every single time to be the farthest apartment in that building. And if it's a cardiac arrest, it's guaranteed to be on the 28th floor with an elevator that's out of service. Oh, and a personal note for all the architects out there. Can you please stop making elevators so small that whenever there is an emergency inside of a building, we have to dismantle half of our stretcher and then play human Tetris with our big fat first responder dad bods in the smallest elevator in human history? Number 2, if you happen to be the nozzle man on a fire and you put that nozzle down, it's gone. That nozzle is by far the most prized possession on every single structure fire that you will ever go on. If you let that thing go, the salty firefighter with 85 years of charcoal buried inside of his mustache is sitting behind you waiting to grab that thing, kick you in the face, and run into that fire with all the glory that you could have had. The only thing that might be slightly more prized on that structure fire is whatever some truckie's using to dismantle an entire house in 45 seconds or less. Number 3, if for some odd reason you decide that you want to test the EMS and fire gods and plan something right when you're supposed to be getting off shift, you're getting a late call. Every single time, no matter what you do. It's the EMS and fire gods' way of keeping you as humble as possible and constantly reminding you that you don't get no personal life until fire and EMS life are done. Oh, and this also applies to any plans that you have for the next day that require you getting a mere 2 hours of sleep. That ain't happening, bro. You're getting hammer fisted into the next dimension with 12 calls after midnight, because there ain't no sleep when the EMS and fire gods gotta eat. Number 4, if the shift before you had a wonderful shift, or maybe they just didn't have to run any calls after midnight, someone's gotta make it up, and it's gotta be you. For some reason, there's gotta be X amount of dues paid in a 48-hour period, and if they didn't give it up, the EMS and fire god's gonna be taken out of your butt. So don't even bother making up your bed, because your face ain't hitting that pillow. The only place your face is gonna be is cupped inside of your wonderful little hands, running your 30th call after midnight. And finally, number 5, and probably the most important, if we ain't talking crap to you, we probably don't like you. Talking crap has been the age-old love language of first responders since the dawn of history. Telling another guy or girl on my crew that they smell like crap, they look like their pants are 3 sizes too small, and I'm pretty sure they should slow down on the burritos is my way of saying, buddy, I love you, you're great, and I can't wait to work with you next shift. Because talking crap doesn't mean you don't like them. Talking crap means that you're my brother or sister. We're in it together. No matter how bad it gets, we're gonna be next to each other, wrecking fires, destroying EMS calls, and being the heroes that people want every single day.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.